It's now a week since Tata Steel announced it was selling off its UK operations, putting 15,000 jobs at risk in its plants and up to 40,000 in related industries. Ever since, the government's been under increasing pressure to deal with the crisis. And today, David Cameron met the Welsh First Minister in Downing Street. He wants the Prime Minister to safeguard workers' pensions and consider temporary public ownership until a buyer can be found.
What I've said is the UK government must be prepared to take over Tata's assets in the UK in order to create the space for a suitable buyer to come forward. Now, if that's what needs to be done, then that clearly is something that needs to be considered, and the Prime Minister indicated that nothing at this stage is off the table.
Are you close to reaching a deal?
One potential buyer is steel tycoon Sanjeev Gupta. The Liberty House boss, who met with the Business Secretary today, believes he can revive Tata's business without job losses. That may offer some comfort to workers at the plant in Port Talbot, which is currently losing £1 million a day. Cheap Chinese imports, high energy costs and a strong pound, all adding to the steel industry's woes. The government says it's willing to work with any potential buyer.
There is a role here for the UK government. I've tried to sort of set out how we can help. There's a lot of detail there to work out, and of course it depends on who the buyer is. But the important thing is that where the buyers are coming forward, we're ready to work with them.
The Business Secretary has told workers in Port Talbot the government is on their side. Tonight he'll fly to India for talks with the bosses of Tata Steel. The question is whether they'll agree on who to sell to and what concessions they're willing to accept. Leyla Hayes, 5 News.